Right, yes, hi all. So yeah, here's James's shoes. This is video 3, the final one. There are actually 2 other videos, technically 4 and 5, which include James's shoes in. One video I did which specifically covered the modifications for the strap, and the other one I did last night which had a comparison of 3 different shoes, including James's. So yeah, but anyway, this is the official part 3 of his shoes. So his shoes are all done. Going to post these back to him on Tuesday. So they look lovely. So it's a quick summary. These are the 2021, 2022, probably 2023 Universal Studio shoes. So these are the official replicas. So inside here there's a Nike sticker, and they come with a Nike swoosh imprinted here in there. These ones here originally came with LEDs in the base and multi-colour sort of changing LEDs in here. Nothing wrong with the LEDs, but this looks way better. The LEDs are more of a sort of kids thing, you know, but these look top notch. So you've got electroluminescent panels. So these are flat EL panels here, EL panel here, and you've got EL panels here in the AirMagKing straps. Now, I've done these modifications loads and loads and loads of times in setting the wiring loom, easy, modifying my own straps. You know, it takes a lot of hours, but basically it's easy. This was the first time ever that I know of that anyone ever has fitted a pair of AirMagKing straps to a different shoe that's not a 3.1 or a 4. And they look excellent. So you'll see in my prior videos, to make this strap fit on this shoe here, or any shoe really, you have to, well certainly this shoe, you have to lengthen the strap here 1 inch, and then you have to basically put new Velcro etc. on this side here, plus new Velcro on the inside here as well, so that the strap, which doesn't normally have Velcro on, sticks to the shoe. Otherwise it would obviously, the whole thing would fall down, so you have to have the Velcro on there. So it's no drama at all. So things for James to be aware of is, again, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I would say that be aware of things like the Velcro on the inside here. Just when you take it off, you know, just be more careful of the Velcro here, because obviously this material here, smooth leatherette, is notoriously hard to stick stuff to. I haven't had a reason to stick stuff to it, but I know that I've looked online and tried it. Different glues react differently, so this one here seems to be holding up fine, this 60-second glue. But if you find this part here starts to peel off, then obviously that glue is not strong enough. Then you can look to get some glue that's specifically good for leatherette. So just something to be aware of, something very minor, but yeah, to be aware of that. And also here, this is the wiring here. So normally on a 3.1, this panel here would be fixed firmly to the shoe, and therefore the wiring would never ever move or get touched or anything. Now the wiring for the straps is very delicate. It's 2 delicate wires in there. I'll say reasonably delicate. It's all soldered, heat shrinked, etc. in there. So I'll just say, when you undo the strap, obviously to put your foot in, there's obviously no reason whatsoever to undo this part of the strap. You can undo it just to get the position of the strap right, but just don't let it hang down and move around too much, because at the end of the day, those wires there are relatively thin. And whilst, you know, if they did come off and fall off or whatever, it is just a case of resoldering it. You know, you kind of want to avoid that if you have to, you know. But once you've obviously positioned it, you know, central, once it's on your foot and you sort of know where it is centre, then there's no reason really to undo the strap here, I would say. But they look bloody epic. Now obviously, quick thing with all of these shoes, when all of these shoes aren't designed to be taken apart. Once they're built, that's it, you know, they're glued, that's it. So for me, I have to basically heat up the shoe, use various implements and tools to be able to peel this back and heat it, let it cool down, heat this bit here, pull it out, get tools in there to be able to get the wiring loom in, feed it all around, feed it up here, different slots, all that sort of stuff. So you always get imperfections when you make a pair of shoes. This shoe here, honestly, is almost perfect, I would say, almost. Couple of imperfections I noticed, again, from manufacturers, a little bit of overspray of glue here, which James can potentially scrape off if he wants to, if he's bothered, or rub it down slightly if he needs to with a little file, but I've left it. It's a tiny bit, you know, but he can do something like that if he wants to. And I think there was a little mark on, yeah, and there's a tiny little mark on here as well, just on this shoe here, tiny little mark on the paint just there, that's all. And I would say, other than that, those 2 marks there's a couple of little dirt marks which came from the shoe from when it arrived, little one there as well. Other than that, honestly, the shoe looks epic. This is all done really, really nice. This fits really, really good. The straps look amazing. I mean, look at that. That is lush. And so it took a lot of hours of work, but I'm really pleased that we decided to go for the AirMagKing straps, which we obviously had to, because they look awesome. They do. Yes, they're more expensive than fitting panels, but we couldn't fit panels in his straps because of the design of the straps. So that was the only option, and they look amazing. And obviously with my power source, again, it's on loads of videos. You can unclip it there at the top if you want to change it. This is the 3 volts AA one, which obviously is the brightest and lasts the longest. You can fit a single 1.5 volt AAA battery, which obviously is physically smaller, or you can fit the CR2032 battery, which is even smaller than that. But obviously they don't last as long. I wouldn't recommend the 1.5 volt one because it's not very bright. It's fine, but it's nowhere near as bright as this. So I'll stick to a 3 volt one. What I like to do is if I'm wearing a shoe, simply tuck it in your sock. Or if it is a bit of a, if you don't like it, yes, get the smaller one for wearing. But most of my ones are on display, so when they're on display, it's good having these, because then these ones here last almost all day on a set of batteries. You can press it there, get flashed, and a slow strobe. That's that. And yes, there we go. So Universal Studios 2021 onwards with the upgrade panels by me, and yeah. There we go. And so if you check out the comparison video I uploaded yesterday, which is early March 2023, if you look in the description, you'll see the approximate price of these shoes to buy them. So yeah, these are the middle ones in the whole range, really. Great, thanks for watching all, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the videos, and give it a thumbs up, give it a like, all that sort of stuff, and all the best. Cheers.